Vamos a esto, mi gente, actívense.
Showtime. Nice to have you. Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Good luck. It's Santo Domingo on the road against Boston. Lineups are in. This is genuinely my favorite part. Bobby Witt Jr. steps up and we're ready for liftoff.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
There's the first pitch of the game, and here we go from Coors Field. This one smashed down the right field line. And that drops foul. The 0-2. Another chance. Witt gives it a ride. Headed back. Makes the grab by the wall. My. We are in the presence of a red diamond. Crow Armstrong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one's on the house. Gas. Swings and drives it. Running out of room. He brings it in at the wall. So close. Ellie Dela Cruz steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. A tad early. Just a tad. Fly ball to right center. Racing hard to the gap. Hauls it in. That's the inning. Jimenez. Derek Jeter ready to roll.
Leadoff hitter tonight, the shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter.
Hits it hard to third. And one gone. In the box, Ketel Marte. Throwing bubbles for strikes. Delivers a ball.
That's down.
Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Strike three. You closed out that at bat in style. The man behind the All Rise Foundation up now. Here's Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Was that pitch in low power mode or? Changeup. Strike three. Inning over. Scherzer produces a shutout inning. Ciao, I'm Robert Flores. Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Good luck. It's Santo Domingo facing San Francisco. Let's shine a spotlight on the names headlining this matchup. Dustin May gets the start here in the bottom of the first. The lineup he's facing is capable of producing big swings, and it's going to be up to him to limit those opportunities. Witt up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Goes back to the sweeper. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. And just like that, the game begins with a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong comes up for his first debut of the game. Swings and lifts one to left. Brock covering ground fast. Puts it away for the out. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. He was late. It's 0-2. Bellinger moves under it. Brings it in for the third out. That does it for the top of the first. The Tropics. Lou Brock ready to roll.
Leading off tonight, the left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Misses with the bunt attempt. That's in the dirt. That one bunted in the air, and it's foul. Here comes a 1-2. Strike three. Sandy Alcantara with the K. So now here's the DH, Chandler Simpson. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted to center. Nice grab on the run. Tony Fernandez shuffles to the plate. Cutter finds his zone, strike call. Changeup misses for a ball. Goes back to the changeup. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Brito handles the chance. And he beats the throw.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
The 0-1. Late jump, and the runner will challenge Raleigh. Stuck in a rundown. Runner at first with two gone. Runner on the go again. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Opportunity to break the ice and play to run. Goes after the cutter but misses. Trying for a squeeze. Santana over to pick it up. And that's a bunt single placed perfectly. They never had a chance. And a run scores on the play. Great jump. There goes the runner. Out. And that's going to end the inning. Back here in a one-run game, Yordan Alvarez leads us off.
Yordan Alvarez.
In the air, out to right. Bellinger waiting on it. Hauls it in. And now one away. Carlos Santana ready to test his timing for the first time today. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Well, that was sort of rude, don't you think? A Tops Now series member steps in the box. Juan Brito. Late with the swing there. 0-2 is the count. Keeps the lights on. Keeps the plate appearance going. Brock on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 6 up and 6 down. And it's still a tight one-run contest. In San Francisco for this ranked seasons matchup, Luis Ariz, his leadoff this inning. Cutter misses the mark. In the air, out to left. Acuna, full throttle. And that's a foul ball. The righty kicks and delivers. That's foul. Slider misses for a ball. Rolls one over. Santana. And he takes it himself for the out. Cody Bellinger up now.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Starts the at-bat with a ball. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Breaks the wrist and goes around. The strikeout is yours, my friend. Big Amish at the plate. Long before his major league debut, Kurtz played for the USA 12U national team and won a gold medal at the 2015 World Cup. Hauls it in to end the inning. We've played two. Bottom of the order coming up. Ronald Acuna Jr. is the leadoff hitter this inning.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Nah. Swing, misses the cutter. This is smacked left field line. Acuna retired. Cal Raleigh freshly dealt to the plate. Lifts the sweeper. Brock parked under it. Squeezes it, and two gone.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Springer swings through it for strike one. Front foot, heavy. Not going quietly. Fouls it with two strikes. Changeup, strike three. Inning over. 9 up and 9 down. And it remains a 1. Gary Sanchez, ready to go.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Misses the cutter. In there. It's the fastball that misses. Strike three and strikeout number 3. Next to the plate here at the third, Lou Brock. That one's foul. He lays one down, grabs it barehanded, and he beats it. Scored that a hit. Great effort on both sides of the ball. Chandler Simpson in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1, looking for a hit again. There goes Brock. Brock, the runner at second with one away. And that's a stolen base, not even close. It's a squeeze, but it rolls foul. Tropics, 1 out, 1 off. Evens the count at 2-2. Hit on the ground to the pitcher. On to first. 2 gone now. But a run does come in to score.
Number 1. Shortstop, Tony. First and 10.
Rolled over. Should be easy work. 3rd out, and the inning is over. The Tropics score a run in the frame. This is a 2-run game. Welcome back to San Francisco. Dustin May ready for another round against his lineup as we begin the top half. No runs allowed so far. Witt in the box lays off for ball 1. Gets a piece of the changeup with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's the fastball, favoring that pitch more than any other. Scared of you. The count is 2-1. In the air, out to center. Crow Armstrong standing under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next card off the deck. 0 for 1 on the day.
Ellie De La Cruz.
A little out front, he swings through it. Skip.
Outside.
Goes back to the sinker. De La Cruz gets a piece of it. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. And that's a 2-out double. Their first hit of the game.
The batter, number 44.
Yordan Alvarez, ready to swing it with a runner on second. Count is 0-1. Ellie on his way to third. Swings and drills one. Gonna need a trampoline. Over the wall. It's a ranked season's rocket. The breaking ball wasn't fooling him. I'd want to relive that moment as well. Santana digs in after watching Yordan Alvarez go deep. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. At ice. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. They played 2 runs in the frame, and we're all tied up. Bobby Witt Jr. gets us going this inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Zip it up. Misses the zone with a slider. Delivers a ball.
Off the plate.
Tries to bunt for a hit, but misses. 2 strikes now. Will they do it again? In the air, out to left center. Acuna on the move. And it's caught for the out. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. First time up, reached on a bunt single. Attacks the slider. Crow Armstrong drifting under it. Snags it for the second out. Arise stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. Stays with it, but foul. The 1-2. And we'll do it again. Strike 3, and they go down in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Juan Brito gets us going in this frame. Flied out to left his first.
2 juego 2 victoria.
Here we are once again. Good to have you. Ranked seasons on MLB The Show. This one matters. It's the Ballers with a road date against the All-Stars. First pitch coming up. This mode gives me anxiety. Roki Sasaki, the starter for the home team.
Off the ball game tonight,
you've got 9 innings to keep them guessing. Best of luck. Witt in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's a strike. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the slide piece. Keeps the plate appearance going. Run it back. And the first out of the game is a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. A bit eager. Out of the zone. One, two, the pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Luis Ariz steps in. Gets him to chase. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here comes a red diamond. This is about to get interesting. Piazza in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Gets under the splitter. Springer settles under it. Brings it in. That ends the inning. Sasaki wraps it up. Yoshinobu Yamamoto getting set to start the bottom half of the first. Pitches with a purpose, but if you stay with it, he'll leave a mistake somewhere. I mean, he is human after all. Bobby Witt Jr. ready to go. A bit early. Benj chasing hard. Hauls it in for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong freshly dealt to the plate.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swings and misses out in front. Ariz handles, fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Misses the zone with the first pitch. Hit hard, and that gets through. That'll play. That'll play. Nice swing. Yordan Alvarez in the box with a runner on first. Gets the bat to it, but foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Save. That's an easy stolen base. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets us going this inning.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This is smacked left field line. And that's a foul ball. Guerrero waits. Santana calling for it. Hauls it in. Now one away. The man behind the All Rise Foundation up now. Here's Aaron Judge. First pitch of the ball. That's foul. Goes back to the forkball. Makes it 2-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
It's hammered with incredible force. Kiss it goodbye. It's not flying, it's falling with style. And they take the lead. Bellinger comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Aaron Judge. Hey, mind your manners. And a base hit laced into right. And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz at the dish with a runner on first. Express shipping, no signature required. It's 0-2. He just made one of the best hitters on the planet look human. Carson Bench now at the plate. Gets Wood on it. Oh, 2 is the count. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Top half of the second is complete. And now it's a one-run game. Carlos Santana, his leadoff this inning.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Fouled away. Santana waits. Got him. Second strikeout of the game.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Juan Brita digs in. Came in hot, but snagged for the out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Acuna Jr.
Trout hustling. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Inning over. Hang tight. Back here in a one-run game, Bobby Witt Jr. bats first this inning.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt gives it a ride. Acuna tracking it. Makes the catch. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Mike Trout. His obsession with meteorology is well known. I'm a cancer myself. That's the fastball. That pitch has been his usual opener. No balls and 2 strikes. Extends the at-bat. Keeps battling. Pumps a fastball, but misses the plate. Strike 3. Third time recording a strikeout with the fastball. Here's the second baseman, Luis Ariz. Clubs one deep. Springer on the move. Leaps, but it squirts away. And that keeps the inning going. Brito with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the baller, the catcher.
Piazza at the dish. He hit 427 homers in his career. Not bad for someone who was playing catcher for most of those long balls. Runner at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. Here's the throw to the plate. Not going to get him. He's in there. And a run scores on the play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next to hit after the RBI single. Puts it on the ground to the left side. And that one finds its way through for a base knock. Hung up between third and home. Caught on the base path, and he's tagged out to end the inning. Cal Raleigh ready to start this inning.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swings and clubs one. Still in the air. It's caught at the warning track. George Springer struts to the plate with boosted attributes as a parallel 3 car. Late with the swing there. And the pitch. Hits it foul. Yoshinobu Yamamoto strikes him out.
Up next for Santo Domingo.
A member of the Cover Athlete Series is up. Bobby Witt Jr. hitless in his first trip to the plate. Fouls that off. Here comes a pitch. The count is 0-2. Piazza drifts under it. Makes the catch, inning over. That was a quick frame. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Aaron Judge ready to roll. There's the fork ball. Been his primary pitch. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Well, that wasn't very nice. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. He singled to right in his first trip. Keeps it fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Cody Bellinger showcasing his skills with the lumber. Ellie Dela Cruz steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. First pitch is off the plate. Swing and blast one to center. Crow Armstrong making his way towards it. Bellinger tags up. And up to third safely with 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Carson Bench, came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. In the air, headed to center. Crow Armstrong standing under it. Brings it in. That's the inning. Sasaki gets out of the jam, stranding the runner at third. Nice. And it's still a 2-run game. Pete Crow Armstrong, the first to hit this inning. Trying to bunt his way on, but it kicks foul. .98 miles per hour, but misses the strike zone. No bite. Nope. Ball. Out of the zone with the cutter. Runs the count full. Gets a piece of the cutter to stay in it. Smash down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The pitch to Pete. That swing was a glitch, I'm sure of it.
Up next for the All-Star.
So up next to the dish, Ellie Dela Cruz. He singled to right in his first at bat. Araiz collects it. Throws to first. 2 gone now. In steps Yordan Alvarez.
Number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And that goes foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. gets us going in this frame. 0-1 the count. Misses the plate. 1-2 now. Pitcher's count. Fastball gets the job done again. Number 4 with that pitch. Mike Trout at the dish. First pitch misses for a ball. Front foot heavy. And gets Wood to it, but foul. You took charge and finished it with a strikeout. Well done. Luis Araiz shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Rolls it over, should be routine. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Top half of the 5th is complete, and it remains a 2-run battle. Carlos Santana leads things off and down by 2.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasting absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Juan Brito comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. He's 0 for 1 so far today. And a foul ball. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the... now following the solo home run. Misses Yamamoto's pitch. Puerto Rico have allowed a pair of runs to score this spring. Arias handles it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh almost homered in his first at-bat. Hit it all the way to the warning track. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Catches a piece. Okay, hitting a baseball is hard.
Up next for Santo Domingo.
Now at the plate, George Springer.
George Springer.
Doesn't connect. He was late. I would have swung there. Goes back to the curve. It's 2-2. And there's a hit. A good piece of two-strike hitting in that spot. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with a runner on first.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Gets a piece to it. Oh, 2 the count now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Keeps the lights on. Got him swinging. They score a pair of runs in the inning, and now we're all tied up. Mike Piazza leads off the top of the 6th.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Lifted in the air to right center. Springer waiting for it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the son of a Hall of Famer. It's Vlad Guerrero Jr. In the air to center. Marcó Armstrong trying to get to it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. A member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box, Aaron Judge. The Spotlight Series highlights the top performers throughout the MLB season. And out in front, foul. That makes it 0-2. That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. 3 up, 3 down. All tied up at 2 as we start a new frame. Yoshinobu Yamamoto back on the mound, and something we haven't seen out of him today is walks. He hasn't been giving away free bases in this one. We'll see if that continues here in the 6th. Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Now pitching.
Clay Holmes comes in the game out of the bullpen. Tight matchup here in DD. Out in front, and that's a foul ball. Strike 3. Sends the first batter he faces back to the dugout. Next to swing it here in this ranked season matchup, Ellie De La Cruz. Count is 0-1. On the ground, hit to Ellie. Oh, a diving stop. That'll go down as an infield single, but a great stop defensively. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swung on and lifted to left center. Bellinger under this one. Squeezes it, and 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. De La Cruz takes off for second. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Three pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Easy work. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Cody Bellinger steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. This one smashed down the right field line, and it's foul. The 0-1 now. Swung on, and Bellinger rips it. Still up there. The catch is made, and he was that close to giving his team the lead. Ellie De La Cruz comes up here in the 7th. Swings and lifts one to center. Crow Armstrong drifting under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Benz.
Benz stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's a strike. Now in a 2-strike hole. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Back here in a tie game. Juan Brita at the plate leading things off here in the 7th. Grounds one, foul. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. 2-strike sinker fouled away. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Holmes moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Santo Domingo, the catcher, Raleigh.
Raleigh at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Goes back to the slider. Hard hit down the line and left. And that will drop foul. All-star. 2 down, nobody on. Buying one more pitch. Fights off the 2-strike sweeper. Spoiling pitch after pitch. In the air to left. Bellinger under it. Brings it in. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Still no winner here. We're headed to the next inning, all tied up. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Bobby Wick Jr. leads off the top of the 8th. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Count runs to 1-1. Sweeper in the air. Springer towards the line. Hauls it in. 1 away. Mike Trout deals himself into the box. Pulled the rug out from under him. Two strikes and no balls. Fastball off the plate. Rolled over to the shortstop. Throw to Santana for the out. Next up here in the 8th inning, Luis Ariz. This one popped up. De La Cruz camps under it. Holds it in to end the inning. Here comes the bottom of the 8th. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. George Springer leads things off in the bottom of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Juan Soto, the pinch hitter now, and comes to the plate as the go-ahead run. And that gets a piece of it. The go-ahead run is on base, and stepping to the plate, Bobby Wick Jr. Delivers an opening pitch strike. It's 0-2.
Did he go?
Pete Crow Armstrong comes up to bat in the 8th, trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. 0-1 to start. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. Gets a bunt down, rolling third base side, and that's foul. The pitch. Not it. triple digits, and it's smoke deep. Back at the track. The catch is made, and he was that close to giving his team the lead. Ellie Dela Cruz is the next to hit.
The shortstop, Ellie Dela Cruz.
Sends it foul. All-star with a runner aboard. Puts it on the ground to first. Fires to second. They take the force out. The deadlock continues. After a frame of scoreless baseball. Mike Piazza leads off the top of the ninth. Caught late, it's foul. Supreme waits. Hit on the ground to second. Brito. And one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. ready to hit.
Rico, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Puts the sweeper in play. Raleigh camping under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's out number 2. All rise for the judge in the batter's box. Intentional walk coming here. They're going to put him on, and they'll try their luck against someone else. Cody Bellinger now. He plays the out. Field as well as he hits. The All-Star make a change on the mound as they turn to Aroldis Chapman. He'll do his best to keep this a tie game. Bellinger can't hold up, and that's a strike. We're all tied up. That's in the dirt. Puerto Rico with a runner at first. An important strikeout for the live series card on the hill. Stay tuned. You can feel the whole stadium holding its breath. They know you can end it right now. Yordan Alvarez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The pitch to Yordan. Never want to swing at that. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Goes for it, but just misses. The underhand flip, the tag, and he's out. Fantastic play. Carlos Santana is now at the plate. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Brito stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. Never a doubt. You're waiting for mashed potatoes. What's this powder? So out of the bullpen comes the righty, Raisel Iglesias. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 3-0. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Hits it hard to short. Throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So we're going to need a little more than 9. Ellie De La Cruz shuffles to the plate. 0 for 3 after a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. And the lefty kicks and delivers. Goes back to the splitter. That's a hot potato. Stays alive. Chapman collects the strikeout. Huge pitch right there. Carson Bench, the next card off the deck. Late with the swing there. Lifted in the air to left center. Acuna parked under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And he won't go for 3rd. Stays put at second with 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. is the batter now. 0 for 4 with a pair of punchies and a pair of flyouts. Raleigh fingers the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Bellinger moves up a base on the play, and now the go-ahead run stands at 3rd. Tried to hold up, and they call it a swing. Runner on 3rd with 2 away. Money. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Down in order they go, and we're still tied up. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads off the inning.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Miss. Went with the change, but misses. Two-1 is the count. Here's the pitch, and the runner heads for 3rd. Save! They steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. Another 2-2. Line drive. Nunez tags from 3rd. Cal Raleigh is next to the plate.
The catcher,
No way, the runner's coming home. All-star with a runner in scoring position. Pickoff attempt, tries to get back and safe. Starts with a pair of sliders. Spoils the 2-strike heater. Raisel Iglesias gets the swinging strikeout.
Up next for the All-Star,
Juan Soto bats here in extras.
Soto.
A little out front, he swings through it. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. It's the fastball that misses. Fires another fastball. Iglesias gets the strikeout, and he needed it. The winning run was 90 feet away. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Mike Trout hits leadoff this frame. A chance to bring home Bobby Witt Jr. here. Misses the plate with the fastball. Delivers a ball. Two-1 is the count now. Bobby Witt Jr. on his way to third. This is smacked left field line, and that drops foul. 2-2 on the way. Goes with a pitch out, but all for naught. Runner on the move again. Two-strike foul. Swing and a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. The 3-2. In the air, out to right. Witt tagging up. And he makes it up to third and still just one away. Now coming to the plate here in extras, Luis Ariz. Caught behind and foul. Rod Dibble in the game, taking over on the mound. Little room for error with a runner on third. The 0-1. Popped up center field. Crow Armstrong makes his way to it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Mike Piazza shuffles into the box.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Gonna need a trampoline. Gone. It's a 2-run homer. And they take the lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the box following the go-ahead homer. Goes top shelf with some heat. Early bird special. That's a cutter for a ball. Fastball. Strike three. Inning over. We'll be right back. Bobby Witt Jr. leads us off. A chance for Juan Soto to score.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Trash pitch. A tad early. Just a tad. One ball and 2 strikes, the count. Hits a slow roller to the pitcher. One gone here. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tough day at the plate. Hopefully not playing his way out of the deck. Back it goes for a foul ball. No.
That's a ball.
2-1 is the count now. just early. And there's a hit. Soto rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's in for a run. He's tagged out after the throw to second. Down to the final out at the OG Yankee Stadium. De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball one low. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. One pitch away from a win. Not a chance. Rips one to center. Trout with no quit. Out, and the game is over. The All-Star come up short in this ranked season matchup. Learn from it and get the next. Konnichiwa. Thanks for being here. I'm Robert Flores. You're in ranked season. This is where it gets serious. It's Akron going up against Santo Domingo. Before we begin, let's see how the star players stack up against one another. Play like a World Series team. First pitch is next. Jacob Mizorowski gets the nod in this ranked season matchup. Pete Crow Armstrong ready to roll.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Mizorowski misses with the first pitch in this ranked season battle. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. De La Cruz up now to follow the leadoff hit from Pete Crow Armstrong. Stays with it. Foul. Runner on the go. Throw, tag, out. Cal Raleigh, what a throw. Doing what he does best. Very nice. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Puts it on the ground to second. Flips to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ketel Marte steps to the plate for the first time in this one.
Foul ball.
The 0-1 now. A little out front. He swings through it. Slider. Strike 3. And that's the inning. Hang tight. More time in Dynasty Baseball. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Late with the swing there. 0-2 is the count. And they start the frame with a strikeout.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4.
Pete Crow Armstrong peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 car. PCA waits. Misses the plate but swings at the breaking ball. Survives. That's down. Stays alive. Went too far. That's a strikeout. Tried to check, but couldn't. In the box, Ellie De La Cruz. Misses down.
Let's down. Yeah.
Fouls that off. Got it. And he strikes out the side. Corey Seager is the leadoff hitter this inning.
The designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Empty swing at the cutter. Playing frisbee out there. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Nice stop on the dive. Not in time. He's safe. Freeman up now to follow the leadoff hit from Seager. Fouled away. Seager gets a lead at first. Nobody out. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. Bites off the 2-strike chain. Puts it on the ground to first. Fantastic stop. Steps on the bag. Got him. Nicely done. Ronald Acuna Jr. steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. 98 at the knees and couldn't connect.
Background.
0-2. The pitch. Out on strikes. Courtesy of the outlier. Braden Montgomery strolls to the plate for the first time today. Looking for a strong start. Looking to drive home Seager. Dive and a stop at first. On target. He got him. Nice play. An absolute gem. Yordan Alvarez bats first as we start the bottom of the second. A tad early. Just a tad. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. And down goes the leadoff man.
Batting fifth.
Now a chance for Carlos Santana. Negative. The count is 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. No dice. Gift wrap to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now, Juan Brito.
The second baseman, Juan Brito.
Doesn't connect. He was late. 2 strikes and no balls. Slider. Strike 3. And that's the inning. 6 up and 6 down. And we're still tied up. Joe Mauer gets us going in this frame. That's a cutter for a ball. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Swung on and belted. Don't bother chasing that one. Home run. Joe Mauer got enough of that one. And they take the lead. You didn't ask for this, but here's another look. Zach Geloff comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. On the ground, up the middle. De La Cruz handles it, and he beats the throw, showing off the wheels for an infield single. Pete Crow Armstrong deals himself into the box. And it's not close. He's a dead duck. Here's the pitch. Ripped on a line. Takes it in for the out. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. 0 for 1 on the day. Spoils 101. Kicks and delivers. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted to right. Churio waiting for it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They score a run in the frame, and now they have the lead. Ronald Acuna Jr. his leadoff this inning.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Low. That had some zip. That doesn't catch the zone. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Cal Raleigh digs in. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. 0-2 the count now. Misses for a ball. Yeah, that glitched.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jackson Chourio stepping into the box. Chourio waits. Puts the heater in play. Marte under this one. Makes the catch. Inning over. 9 up and 9 down. And it's still a one-run game. Ketel Marte ready to go. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. There's the cutter. Not uncommon for him to start an at bat with that pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. This is smacked left field line. That's down. One hops off the wall. You had him 0-2, but he still found the way to get on.
The batter, number 5.
Corey Seager ready to swing it with a runner on second. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. And now that gives them a 3-run lead. Freeman gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Corey Seager. 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in his last time at bat. It's a 3-run contest at the moment. Rolls it over. Should be routine. Brito collects it. Throw to Santana for the out. A member of the awards series steps in the box. Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna swings and hits it deep. When will this one come down? Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Montgomery digs in, looking to order another round of what Ronald Acuna Jr. just had. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. That's down, a base hit. That pitch hit 101 on the gun, and your bat gave it a power-up mushroom. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Went with the cutter, relying on that pitch more than any other. That makes it 0-2. Into center field, that falls for a hit. That is frustrating. You had him right where you wanted him.
For the All-Stars, the third baseman.
Zach Geloff up now with runners at first and second. He reached on an infield single his first time. And fouls it. Delivers a curveball, but it misses the plate. Fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong parked under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong steps up as a parallel 3 car. In the dirt, blocked. And the runners stay put. And the 0-1. Bunted towards third. But it kicks foul. Crow Armstrong ready. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Skips up some dust. Raleigh whips it to first, so the drop third strike doesn't hurt, and the inning is over. Bobby Wick Jr. ready to roll. Struck out swinging his first time up. That's all. Late with the swing there. Went with the slider, but misses. And there's a foul. Makes the grab, one away. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow
starts with the ball. There's the forkball, a less frequent pitch so far today. Keeps it going. Got him. Up to 8 strikeouts in the game. Offense is just trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Now we see Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out on a fastball last time. U-G-L-Y. That pitch ain't got no alibi. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. That pitch wasn't going to fool him again. Last time it was the strikeout. This time, a hit.
The batter, number 44.
Yordan Alvarez at the dish with a runner on first.
Alvarez
starts the at-bat with a ball. 1-1 the count. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. There goes Ellie. Fastball. Strike 3. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Ellie De La Cruz hits leadoff this frame. Drops the anchor. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. And there's the first out of the inning. Ketel Marte gets to try his luck now.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The curve misses for a ball. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. On to first, and 2 gone. Getting ready to hit, Corey Seager. Looking for an encore performance after homering earlier. Line drive is snagged. What a play. Mizurowski produces a shutout inning. Carlos Santana leads things off and down by 4.
Santana
misses with the first pitch. Foul ball. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. Double digits now with 10 strikeouts and a lot of game left. Juan Brito comes to the plate here in the 5th. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. 0-1 to start. Still alive at the plate. "11 strikeouts here in the 5th inning. Incredible stuff. Ronald Acuna Jr., the next card off the deck. Swing and a miss. He was late. The count is 0-2. 12 strikeouts. Freddie Freeman ready to start this inning. Just marking some territory. It's natural. On the ground, hit to Ellie. Fires over to first. That's out number one. And in steps the former MVP, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ground ball to third. And it goes just foul. That's ripped to right, down the line. Keeps it fair. Around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second with one away. Braden Montgomery ready to hit. A chance here with Ronald Acuna Jr. in scoring position. Cutter fools him. It's 0-2. Still kicking. Rolls it over, should be easy. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Joe Mauer in the box with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number three. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Don't go anywhere. Cal Raleigh leads off the inning. Struck out last time. It was the fastball that got him. 0-1 the count. Misses the zone with a slider. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Dirty pitch, and not the good kind. Still breathing. Another one, and that's 5 straight strikeouts. One of the most prolific young talents in Major League Baseball, Jackson Brian Churio at the dish. Juan Soto has a bat and ready to swing it as a... Aaron Bummer, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Juan Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 0-2 is the count. That's a strikeout and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. 2 strikes and no balls. Kicks and delivers. Cutter misses for a ball. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. That's a strikeout and the inning's over. 3 up. Zach Geloff steps in the box to start the 7th.
Now pitching TJ.
Hits it foul. Swings and misses at a fastball off the plate. Needs a moment. 0-2 deals. Misses the plate for a ball. Rolled over, should be easy work. 1 gone here. Pete Crow Armstrong stands ready, and this is a parallel 3 version of the card. Puts a bunt down to first, and that's out number 2. Next up here in the 7th, Ellie De La Cruz. Off the plate. De La Cruz hits it foul. Strike three, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Late swing, foul ball. That's a little bit low. Doesn't connect. He was late. Got him looking.
Up next for the All-Star.
Ellie Dela Cruz comes up here in the seventh. Count is 0-1. Cutter lands in the zone for a strike. Aaron Bummer strikes him out swinging. In steps Yordan Alvarez. Cutter generates a swing and a miss. The 0-2. Another one. And that's 5. Ketel Marte leads off playing from ahead.
Now pitching, Zach Britton.
First pitch misses.
That ball's foul.
And the pitch. Fly ball to right. Soto racing over to make the catch. Corey Seager comes up to bat in the 8th. Swings early and fouls it. Count runs to 1-1. Seager ready. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Pulls in with a double, his 3rd hit of the day.
Up next for the All-Stars, the first baseman.
Freddie Freeman steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. 3 groundouts already, he's 0 for 3. And it gets swallowed up for the out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Next up here in the 8th inning, Ronald Acuna Jr. Early swing and foul.
Now pitching.
The All-Star make a change on the mound as they turn to Grant Taylor. Seager at second with 2 down. 0-2 the count now. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Carlos Santana now at the plate.
The first baseman.
Josh Hader, the new arm in this ranked season matchup.
Josh Hader.
Carlos Santana fouls away the first offering. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted to left. Montgomery waiting on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th. Juan Brito is the batter now. Front foot heavy. That makes it 0-2. Josh Hader records the strikeout. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's a base hit. Well, it took until the 8th, but you got your first base hit. Never doubted you for a second. Cal Raleigh in the box with a runner on first. Runner on the move. Cal Raleigh at the plate now, and that's strike one. A pitch out, but no action on the bases. He steps off. All-star. Runner at first with two away. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Out! And that's an abrupt way to end this inning. We've played 8. More to come. Braden Montgomery leading things off with a 4-run cushion. That's the high mozzarella. This one smashed down the right field line, and that drops foul. Righty kicks and delivers. Strike 3. Taking care of business. Joe Mauer is the next to hit. Rolls it over to second. Brito handles, and now 2 away. Geloff in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The wind of the pitch. Spoils it. Keeps battling. This one's in the dirt. Got him. Inning over following the drop third strike. We head to the bottom half of the ninth. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Final frame as we approach the finish line. Cal Raleigh steps in the box as we get the bottom of the ninth underway. Caught late, it's foul. Early bird special. Tried to check, but went around. Strike 3. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 so far today. 0-1 to start. A bit early. Got it by him for the K. 1 out to go at Turner Field. Puts it on the ground, back to the pitcher. Throw to first, and that's all she wrote.